Hey guys, welcome back. We are into week 8, day 3 of training for the upcoming Zwift Racing League. Round 1 is coming up here pretty soon. And today is a bit of a relaxed day. I had a rest day yesterday, mostly due to life constraints. And I know I had made mention of bringing the Lightning Team race. Oh, I got 50 kilometers. Sweet. Which our team did race last night, but I was not able to make it into the event to bring you guys all the high flying action. From what I can say, or what I've heard from the guys, it was an absolutely brutal event. Of course, we got demolished, but we were pretty much expecting that from the beginning either way. We had chosen a course that was going to be brutal for everybody all around. We were just hoping it was going to be more brutal for them than it was for us. Did not turn out to be the case. As for me, I don't know what's happened to me, but yesterday morning I woke up with basically a runny nose and some sort of nasal drainage down my throat, and it just progressively got worse and worse and worse as the day went on. Of course, now that I think about it, it got worse and worse and worse. Maybe I contracted some sort of like a sinus infection. I'm not entirely sure. Today's symptoms are more of the same, but less runny nose and a little bit more sinus congestion. So nothing's traveled down into the chest. Hopefully it won't. I am feeling a little bit better today than I am yesterday, but that could just be the medicine talking too. So I'm at least feeling good enough to ride today. And today is not a particularly difficult one. It's more of a skills challenge than it is a effort challenge, I guess you could say. So, as you can see in the workout prescription for the day, we've got just over a minute left in the warm-up here, and then we'll be setting in for 60 minutes of just steady zone 2 work for the day. And then we cool down for 5 minutes and we call it a day. So, thankful for that today at least. Hopefully I can recover pretty quickly from this, whatever it may be. But still gonna jump onto stream here, bring you guys some of the training action. I know it's not going to be exciting today, but maybe I can figure out how to bring up a couple of the streams from yesterday's race while I'm riding here and show you guys some of the action and maybe discuss some of the pitfalls and some of the wins that happened in the race for us. All right. Drink of water, and it's time I turn on my main fan. Get that going. All right. Feeling pretty good. So, whoa, what the? So, the challenge here, we've got erg mode turned on for the day, which is not normal for some of these workouts. But really, like I was saying, the skills challenge of this is to maintain a consistent pedal stroke keeping things smooth and not making any sort of major changes along the way, just to kind of sit in the saddle, be comfortable, and just kind of go with the flow. So while I'm settled in here, I'm going to see if I can't pull up one of these race videos from yesterday. Maybe I can bring you guys some of that high-flying action.
That's good, yeah.
I already had this.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, once you...
But then...
Put that back. And let's see, what's going to happen? Let's see, I wonder what this is. Ooh, that covers everything, doesn't it? That's not ideal. How about I make this a little bit smaller for you guys? And drag this, maybe drag this down here. How about that? And then we'll pop back over here, put this in full screen mode. And we'll kind of watch the race action as it happens and unfolds for us today. So I'm watching Tom Bick's race, or stream video. Sounds like he was able to get some audio recorded, so this will be interesting to see. This race was up against the OTR Cutting Edge. They're the number 3 ranked team on the American ladders, whereas we are ranked number 4. So that may sound like we're going to be well evenly matched. However, if you look at the world ladder, there is a very, very large discrepancy between us and them. I don't know what the actual numbers are at the moment, so don't quote me on this. But I'd say there's at least good 20 or so teams between us and them on the world ladder. So a very large power discrepancy to begin with. So from the get-go here, looks like we've got 2 mans breaking away off the front. Looks like Tim and Gautier of OTR using the downhill advantage to try and get a tiny gap going while everybody else just kind of sits in and lets them do their thing. Alan Voigt doing work on the front now to try and pull back that little gap that's pushed off to the front. Followed closely by, who is that? Rulin? I don't know. Gonsulin. Yep. Small effort going up this first little climb. And mind you, this is 8 laps of this race today, or yesterday. Like I said, we wanted to make this a little bit punishing for them. But of course, it was also punishing for us too. But Tom doing a big effort, using the draft of these guys in front of him, get himself up this hill, and get himself closer to the front lead there. I do recall Tom was with the lead group later on into the race, so we should be able to see some of the front end high action as people began to shed off the back after a few laps. I mean, just looking at this, Tom's already put down a considerable amount of red anaerobic effort just to hang with this group so far. Absolutely insane. He's averaging over 4.0 so far, and we're not even 3 minutes in.
That's
Most everybody's sitting in at this point.
That's free.
This looks to be in the way. I'm going to move that. Do that for you guys. There we go. And looks like Vote is off the front. Voight? I don't know how we're going to say that name. But of course we've got our powerhouse Tim Reed on the front. Setting the pace, hoping, I'm guessing they're trying to hope to bring that back. And Tom's putting in an effort, ghosting off the front.
He's not getting away, but not close.
Nobody seems to be reacting, but he's also not quite able to get away too far either. No reaction from the OTR team on that. But Voigt's still putting out what looks to be for him just a nice steady cruise pace off the front. An easy 4.6 for him. That might get brought back here coming up on the uphill of this lap. But he's putting down a good dig on this little incline here. He might just stay away. Unless somebody really wants to jump. Looks like OTR is going to make that move. Not quite. Just a quick bunch up at the top like it normally happens in a Zwift race. And Voigt continues to pull the gap open further. Take a right turn and we'll head uphill. Let's see, is anybody going to go for it? I'm seeing some high numbers, but nobody's really digging hard. Just reacting to the terrain there, so everyone's just kind of settling in. I know somebody's itching to try and jump up to Voigt up there. I would be at this point. 12 seconds and counting still. Yellow. Yellow? I've never seen yellow thumbs up like that. Is that because of the squirrel in Tom's back pocket? I don't know, I've never seen that before. It was weird. Come on, Tom. Give it a little dig, get back up there. Don't lose that draft. There we go. Good job. Everyone back together with the exception of Voigt, who's still on the front. And we head into our next lap. And Tom is really hurting at this point. And for anybody wondering, in this race, the two power-ups we selected were Draft and Ghost. So, hoping we could be a little bit sneaky on the day. I'm thinking Tom's going to probably try and pull the same thing here. We got a nice lead-out train going for him. Excellent. Get to the front, drop the Ghost. Excellent. And then just go for it. No, he's sitting in. Okay. He's giving him a fake. Someone else dropped a Ghost. There goes another Ghost.
A lot of people are gone.
Nobody's reacting.
There's Tom.
It might just be another OTR off the front there. No, that was Scott. Okay. Scott trying to pull the lead back a little bit. With Voigt just off the front, still in absolute cruise control.
Awesome. Masterfully going 4-5 to 5.
Yeah, I'm just sort of preparing myself.
If you could get a ghost, that would be good.
I do have a ghost.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Yeah, start your way back.
I'll let you know when I'm ramping up.
A little bit of chatter from the guys.
I was hoping to do it before this climb, but
Yeah,
Sounds like they might be trying something here.
yeah.
There goes Tom. Excellent. Gutierrez right on his wheel, followed by Scott. Up in the pace here.
Well, even if he just gets a head start, he got second. That'd probably be good.
Everybody's quick to respond now. Gonsolin making a move. Putting up to the front there. Thinking he might make a jump. Scott and Tom quick to respond. Followed closely by Gutierrez, Duncan, and Hess. All the OTR riders. Tim Sullivan's there as well. And looks like Dave and Tim Reed. We're still in the mix though. Looking okay though. All right. Gonsulin, it's got a tiny couple gaps there. Who's up there in the front? Tim. Oh, I didn't even notice. Tim Reed managed to pull a gap. Must have dropped a ghost. Even when I wasn't looking. And now we're starting to see a response here on the downhill. Looks like Hess caught a wind of that. Dave responded. And they're going to try and pull back Tim now. Hess is chasing Tim. Tim is chasing Vogt. Gutierrez chasing Hess. Scott and Tom are chasing Gutierrez. It's really stretching out here. A little sneak attack move by Tim really shook things up there. Looks like Hess is almost on Tim's wheel. They're still fighting though. We can see him just up the road, barely though. Just barely up there.
Tim's ahead of him. I know, that's okay.
It looks like Hess is backing off now. He's giving up the ghost. He's letting Tim get away. And now Tom's going for a small effort. Gonna use this hill as a launch point. Maybe he can jump to
Back off.
Tim. Doesn't look like it. He's backing off now. Might have been the smarter move. Duselin coming up, followed by Gutierrez and Duncan.
Got the back.
Great one, Dave. That's you up there.
I'm dead. 188.
Duncan made a swift move along with Gutierrez. Look at that, 5 to 8 seconds up the road.
We got
Well, Tim's up there.
That was a power move. Did not see that happen. Those guys did fantastic.
Oh, they have two.
And they immediately bridged up to Tim. Look at that. Wow. Gutierrez just kind of dangling off of their back wheels, but he's there.
Them more, Tim.
Looks like Vought's just about to go through the start-finish banner. Whereas Tim and his lackeys just made it to the top, and looks like Tom is going to try and make a slight move here, but he's dragging OTR with him. But Sullivan's there with him as well, so looks like we're about to drop 2 of our own riders, Scott and Dave. We're just now finishing up 3 laps of 8. And things are still absolutely brutal.
that stuff.
Tom's putting in a dig now, but he is dragging the rest of the group with him. Maybe. Yeah, they see it happening now. They're opening up. At least Gonsolin is there. Yep. With Tim right there as well.
Thanks, Tim. We're making up.
And Hess is slowly fading. Yep, Hess is back in it. Okay.
Well, Hess is going now. Oh, he was.
So up front looks like it's Vogt,
Up over a little bit, Tom.
followed by one of our guys, Tim Reed, with 2 OTR guys sitting on his wheel. By the looks of it, Tim is starting to slow down a bit. Well, and so is Vogt.
And Dave and Scott, you guys both got 6 seconds.
I'm coming out there, hopefully.
I'm at 180 on the downhill.
Tim's jumping up there, along with Hess making a move. Tom is trying to respond, and Gonsolin's there as well. And we've brought back Tim. Okay.
Got nothing in my leg.
Oh, my God.
So it's still 1 OTR on the front. And we've got three of the Lightning crew in the chase group here, with 2 of ours off the back.
World Diamond and Ruby's headache at the other third in the U.S.
Scott and Dave need to bunch themselves up and work together back there. There's no point in each individually working hard unless that's what you want to do.
I'm not. They're leading.
All right. Duncan's up the road.
Duncan made a sneak move and is bridging up to Voigt now. Another one we did not see coming, or I did not see that coming. I don't even think these guys know he's up there. Tom's putting in another brave dig here. Tom's another one of our monster time trialist guys. Lightweight and full of power is a deadly combination. All he really needs is a good lead out and a finish, and he could power through just about any field. But certainly not one for the sprint finishes, that's for sure. He makes an excellent lead out man himself. Able to put down the power for a good minute to 2 minutes. Which gives our sprinters an excellent chance to get their speed up and then absolutely crush the finish. But we got to have our sprinters there in the finish for that even to work. Sounds like Dave is absolutely hurting back there. Or maybe that's Tim. Sometimes it's hard to tell whose voice I'm hearing. Looks like Tim just dropped a ghost. OTR is not really responding at all. Looks like Duncan's finally caught Voigt now. There goes another. Oh, look at that. Tim managed to sneak off the front, and now there's a response from OTR. They do not want to let that go. Tom's got to react fast to this one. There you go, Tom. Get it up there, get it up there. Hess is chasing down Tim Reed, and Sullivan's still back here on Tom's wheel. And Tom's chasing down the two OTR guys that are chasing down Tim.
Yes.
But these OTR guys are racing pretty smart now. They've already locked up first and second at this point by the looks of it. Oh no, Tim cut weight. Okay, never mind. But Tim is working hard. He might catch Duncan and Voigt though, because I think Voigt backed off to let Duncan catch on so they could work together. We're just a little over halfway left in this race. Looks like Sullivan's up there with Gutierrez and Hess. Jumping up to Tim. Is Tom going to make a move and jump up with him? Or is he going to sit back here and rest with Dumoulin? I'm thinking Tom's going to rest. He's already near his max heart rate, trying to push up this hill. He's working hard though. He wants it though. But all he's doing is pulling back OTR. Dumoulin pushes an effort, trying to get away, maybe to drop Tom here. Tom's trying to respond. And looks like he's back into the mix there. Okay. Looks like Vogt and Duncan are back up to 30 seconds away from Tom here. Almost just under 20 seconds from Tim Reed and Dr. Hess. Oh, look at this. This all came back together. Okay, we're now 30 seconds. Someone's dropped a ghost. Roll through it, Tom. Come on. Someone's dropped a ghost. Yep, he's way up there. Go, Tom, go. Go get him. Excellent job, Tom. Look at that. Pulled it back, roll it through, keep it up. Keep the power on. This is what you do best, Tom. Easing off, letting OTR roll through. There's Tim. These guys are putting everybody through the grinder today.
Oh my god.
So if you've just joined in to watch this race,
I'm dead.
Adam Voigt's been on the front since basically kilometer 0. He went for the early break and has just slowly rolled away from everybody. But we had Duncan make a sneaky move. I believe it was lap 4, near the end of lap 4. Made a sneaky move right around here. Sprinted up this steep little incline. Got a gap on everybody. We didn't even notice with the ghost power up that he used. And just trugged along and pulled himself up to Vogt in the front. Vogt saw it. Managed to slow down, let him come back.
Big Tim has.
And now the two of them are just absolutely smashing the front and have managed to pull back up to another 40 seconds from Tom's group here. Things are definitely splitting apart on the road now. I think this is a couple of our riders getting lapped here. Yeah, there goes Dave. Getting lapped. Already conceding that last place.
Oh my god.
Gutierrez up the road here on Tom by 5 seconds. Duboulin's right on his wheel though.
Man, that's a brutal route. I mean,
Oh my god.
I thought you left, but I can't go below that.
Yeah, that one followed that next one's terrible.
That one, I felt like I was going so hard, but everybody else just flew over the hill.
Okay, Tom, you gotta beat both of them. That's our goal for you.
Looks like we've already dropped Sullivan as well, so it's the Tim and Tom show up front now. Almost, at least. Looks like Tom's now solo. He's broken Gonsulin. It's only a few seconds off his back wheel. Gautier settling in on a decent effort.
I just had
Up
the
there,
wrong
just
wheels,
dangling the
otherwise-
carrot for Tom to come catch him.
For the BMX bike, I would have done just well on that.
Going to the jersey.
Tim's got it 19 on 2.
Batteries should give a bonus point for his jersey.
Tom's getting Gautier.
And Tom's pulling back on Gautier here. Good stuff, Tom. Now, if Gautier is going to be smart, he's going to slow down and let his comrade in the back catch him. Haha. All over the road. Playing with that steering.
Or 4 times. I think we won one of them. One time.
There you go, Tom. Up the effort. If you drag him along, you drag him along. I think you'll end up dropping him on the climb. Still got 2 laps to go, though. Or a lap and a half at this point.
One of the final 2. And he took him by like 100%.
Yeah, I definitely got to get better shape for this.
Not the race in the mirror. Broke away and crushed through.
Well, he was in the sprint with us, so it was like Ken, you did the first lead out, and then Lemire did a fast lead out, and then you and Scott were in there, and we finished.
All right, Tom, let's see that breakaway effort again.
So then we'd be able to hang out and
Looks like, what's his name, dropped a ghost on you.
Scotty's
There he
got
is. Yep,
12s
you better go
and
get him.
10s for the sprint.
Well, at this point, it's not really going to matter.
What's your
It's
time?
more for personal fame at that point.
Wow, nice.
He's just sitting in there. Have you tried breaking away?
Yeah, he's just clinging on.
I think they're all real solid sprinters, so it's probably hard to find away. Like he knows he's sitting.
behind him.
There you go.
Tim. In case you guys couldn't read it, Tim Reed threw into the chat. He said, Hess, should I lead you out? Knowing full well we haven't won this one.
He's dead, yeah. I think that's how I follow you.
So by the look of things, OTR is taking first and second. The real question is, will Tim take third or will Hess take third? By the way, they've locked up fifth place as well. And there they go. Vogt and Duncan have finished, so that's their first and second place to OTR. Hess and Tim are going at it up the hill.
What?
Oh, wait, what's going on? Oh, I guess they haven't finished quite yet. Okay, there's... What's up with Voigt? What?
Oh, okay.
Did Voigt not finish? Did he have a technical?
I smoked you. 1808. Oh my god, I'm dead now. Holy shit. Heart attack.
Not quite sure what happened there with Voigt. I thought he'd finished.
Oh my god.
Well, it looks like Duncan rolling up to the finish line then.
That was stupid. Oh my god.
Yep, Duncan's taking that finish.
A little bit, but not. It's so short it doesn't really matter.
And now Hess and
The edge of-
Reed are sprinting it out to the finish now.
but
Looks like Hess has taken that one. So there's first and second place for OTR. Tim rolling in for third now. Tim Reed for third. Gutierrez rolling in for fourth place. Tom for fifth. And then we'll have Sullivan, Scott, and then Dave rounding out the final. Oh, it looks like Vogt's got himself back up and running now. There we go. Good finish, Tom. Duncan, Hess, Tim, yep, Tom for 5th. Looks like Vote's going to roll in for 6th place. And that does that.
This is the route starting at Torino and going across the Pope.
And that does it for them. Good job, guys. All right, close that out. And then let's turn that screen off now. So, definitely an interesting race. Things spread out pretty quickly. Well, I shouldn't say pretty quickly. Everybody stuck together with Vote rolling off the front early on. Got the breakaway, set the pace. And of course, it was just too much for our sprinters for the day. So, definitely wasn't a win for us. Wasn't expecting a win. But hey, we've had stranger things happen before too, so good stuff on that end. Still rolling through on my workout for the day. Just a nice, easy cadence. Keeping things smooth and interesting. Well, not really interesting, but just keeping it smooth and comfortable. Rewatching last night's race was really a good help to break up some of this time. All right, Dave, thanks for the ride on, man. Another 15 minutes of this. All right, 25 kilometers to go. Slowly working on upgrading this bike. After this, I'll be hitting level 3, which is about a fair amount of upgrade you can do to the bike. The other two, don't see that much of an improvement in performance on levels 4 and 5. But you know, well, maybe I should work on another bike after I get level 3 on this. Where they're crushing it up this hill. On a Zwift time trial bike. And 32 aluminum wheels. Crazy. see, 6 minutes to go. Will I make it? Will I make it to the top of this? So I could ride the downhill gravel section? Might be cutting it close. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll be a couple minutes into the downhill. Still in this section then. Coming up on the bridge here pretty quickly. Looks like I was right. Just a couple minutes on the down. Maybe I should take the bypass again. What do we think? Take the bypass or keep going downhill? Looks like it's going to auto route me along the bypass anyway. I think I'll stick with that. No, I'm going to go this way. We'll stick with the bypass. There we go. And now we cool down. Nice, comfortable 60 minutes of Zone 2 stuff. Just a couple more minutes here on the cool down, and that'll be it for the day. Simple ride, nice and easy, keeping the legs at least somewhat stretched, and prepping for tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, I've got a race on the docket. Be a 20-minute warm-up, and I'll be jumping into a crit race. I believe it's the Rhinos Racing short crit race. Can't remember what the course is, but should be a fun one. Hoping to bring in at least a few more people. When I signed up, I was the only one on the list, so we'll see who shows up. So, well, racing is not a very good structured plan when it comes to these sort of builders. We do still have these races planned into the schedule because they still at least provide some wealth of knowledge and skill building. Seeing where the attacks go, how to respond, how to draft, timing of sprints, all that sort of stuff. You just don't get that from a workout, so it's always a good idea to jump into a race every so often, keep yourself fresh, be able to see moves when they happen, or even predict when moves are going to happen. And it kind of keeps your race skills sharpened, so to speak. So that's why we do races in these workout plans. Hopefully I'm feeling better tomorrow and I won't actually end up hurting myself. I'll at least discuss with my coach. I'm sure he'll just kind of write it off as be smart about it and do whatever you feel is necessary. Because we don't need me getting worse just because I raced. Today's workout was just fine. I wasn't doing any real heavy breathing. I don't have mucus running down into my throat or chest. So that was at least a positive for today's workout. It wasn't too terrible. I'm able to stick to the plan for now. But I am going to hop off this bike here pretty soon. Go blow my nose, take another round of medicine, and then relax for the evening. And hopefully I'll be ready for tomorrow's race. So if you guys don't see me tomorrow, it's because I am not willing to risk my personal health in the long run for a short-term race gain. So if I'm not here, that's why. Otherwise, if I am here, come join the action, guys. Come watch the fun. I'll be hopefully somewhat competitive. I won the last race that I did. Maybe I can win the next one. Do a U-turn and get a little bit more downhill time. I guess I'm taking the bypass again. Alright. Alrighty guys, well, I'm going to leave you here for the day. I appreciate you jumping in and watching me recap the ladder race from last night. Certainly was a good one to watch, even though we all got demolished in the end. So, until next time guys, I'm Husky Chrome with Zed Sun Racing, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.